Hi guys, welcome to Washing with Will. So this is a bit of a different video. It's a goodbye video actually, and I've got some very important information about the future of tumble dryers in the UK before they get banned. So do keep listening for that, particularly if you are a regular or semi-regular user of vented or condenser tumble dryers. I'm going to tell you why I've got a new one on order, but we're just going to take a little tour of this one. It's my Candy Grand Ovita 9 kilo condenser tumble dryer. I've had it almost 6 years. It's been great. Not had any faults with it, apart from this little thing here. It snapped off, but that was replaced recently. Here's what it looks like inside. It's a nice big drum. I will take those things out before it gets taken away and recycled. So a little bit of a background. Up until 5 years ago, I had never in my life had a dedicated tumble dryer. My parents never had one. I've never had one in my own houses. Never had one. And previous to that, I had washer dryers. In my opinion, they are awful. I wouldn't recommend them. But if like me, and you're very limited for space, sometimes you just can't help it, can you? So 5 years ago, I went through my 5th replacement of a Hot Point washer dryer. Hot Point, in my experience, have absolutely awful customer service. And I thought, you know what, rather than have a washer dryer, I will get my own washing machine and tumble dryer. I managed to make room for it in a spare bedroom, and so I got this. There's what the dials look like, and then you've got all the various different options that you can choose. There's anti-crease, a timer, and you know what, to be honest, I never used most of these cycles. The only ones I ever used were whites, which is like the hottest one. I would use that for towels, and mix and dry, because I'm not the kind of person who kind of separates clothes and things. I'm not the kind of person that has a lot of time to do that. So if they can be washed in the same wash and dried in the same dryer, I will just do that. And it's been great. I've never had any problems with it. The only thing I don't like, and I will show you, is down here. The only way that you can empty the water reservoir is if you take away this panel. Yeah, it's mucky, it's going away. And that's where the water reservoir is. That's the only thing I don't like about this, because it's very awkward to empty. But that's been it. There's the condenser box here. This comes out. There it is. I did say to my friends and family I was getting a new one, do they want it, but they didn't. So anyway, getting on to the important information about the future of tumble dryers in the UK. In the UK, there's been new legislation, and it's been put into practice as of July 2025. You'll no longer be able to, by the end of this year, 2025, be able to purchase a new condenser tumble dryer or vented tumble dryer because of new regulations. The only dryer that you will be able to buy beyond that is a heat pump tumble dryer. And I've done my research. I don't like the sound of them at all. They take twice, sometimes 3 times as long to dry your clothes and garments. They're very expensive to repair and maintain. When you get engineers out, from what I've heard, it's very expensive to get them repaired. And so unless you have an extended guarantee that you buy, or a free guarantee extended from the people that you purchase from, I don't want that. Because if you think about it, if your clothes take twice or 3 times as long to dry in the dryer, that's going to be more wear and tear on them. So if the government are thinking about, these are just my opinions by the way, feel free to chip in. If the government are concerned about environment, you're going to be having more wear and tear on your clothes in the dryer, which means clothes will be thrown out. Clothes get thrown to landfill. Landfill stays there forever until things rot, which can sometimes take hundreds of years. And then when these new heat pump dryers break down, some of them will go into landfill, some will get recycled, or whatever it is to do with them. I don't think they're quite thought that through properly. Yes, they are energy efficient. I understand that completely. But for people like me and millions of other people, we don't have a lot of a thing called time. And I like to get my clothes and things dried quickly so I can go out to work or whatever. And with a tumble dryer, you need to be indoors for it when it's on. So if you're a working person, or even if you're just a busy person, you can't spend 4 hours indoors just waiting for a load of washing or laundry to dry, because it's not safe to go out whilst the tumble dryer's on, is it? There's also the aspect of the heat pump dryers. They're filled with gases and refrigerants and things. I don't know a great deal about that side of things. I'm not a scientist or an engineer, but what I will do is the video that I learned the most from, I will link in the description. Check that out. It's much more in depth than I'm explaining it. So yeah, I thought I would get a new tumble dryer. It's arriving tomorrow, and that will be the 9th of October 2025. So hopefully that one will last me between another 5 and 10 years, and I wanted to get a new one whilst I could. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I'll leave that as a surprise. So remember to subscribe if you're new. If you've already subscribed, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. And I'm also getting nice comments coming through. The community's growing. That's fabulous. But yeah, it's a goodbye to this machine, which has served me very, very well. So, oh, there's me in the reflection. Yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know your opinions about the new regulations if you've heard of them. And like I said, check out the video linked in the description for more in-depth information. Let me know anything else you want to, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Take care. No, it should be that way. Peace.